All right. I'm laughing at the joke on John Tobacco's hair. Who's taking shots at me, right? It's the best hairline in all of radio. So I am Rich Valdes. I'm sitting in for John Tobacco today on Liquid Lunch. And, of course, his Gumbari Cheech, Frankie Moreno, who's getting married. So salute to Frankie and his lovely bride. We wish you the best. God bless. And I've been here today with a slew of people, a cast of characters that is beyond measure. Fantastic people. I love them very much. And here we go with Frank on the road. We got to love that. Like I said before, that they may be on the road, but the shenanigans continue. So Jadan Horyn is with us today, and he's going to wrap up a little bit about what we're actually wrapping up right now in New York City, which was the General Assembly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, UN Week is wrapping up, thankfully. As a New Yorker that lives in Midtown, I'm definitely sick of the traffic. But I will say this. President Donald Trump went to the United Nations, he addressed the General Assembly, and he proposed a revolutionary idea that the President of the United States should put the United States first and not the UN first. And so I will say this, sitting there in the General Assembly, most foreign leaders and dignitaries were none too happy because they're used to this multilateral world where the United States doesn't put its own interests first. And to have a president sit there and say that it is time for the United States to focus on its own citizens and its own interests, apparently, to the world body, is revolutionary.
Jadan, I think you're 100% right. And there's several themes there that are like kind of recurring. One of which is the president is spot on. American sovereignty is what has made this country great from its inception. And when I say inception, I mean 1776, not 1619. Let's get that straight. But more importantly, the reality of what's going on right now, President Trump is the guy for the job at the right time. It's important for us to be a global citizen because we all live on this planet, granted. But it's more important for us to defend the only constitutional republic that has survived to date, the United States. If we don't do what we have to do as patriots, informed patriots, as Americans to defend America, we won't have America anymore. While America is one of the youngest countries on the planet, it's the oldest constitutional republic that uses democracy in its system. It's sometimes a little convoluted, but it's very unique. The uniqueness of America is part of what makes it so great. Everything that they're trying to attack right now, from fossil fuels and beyond, is literally what made America great and will continue to keep us great. And if you think I'm crazy for saying fossil fuels made America great, that's exactly what I said. America got to where it was through the Industrial Revolution. We have to stop pretending like we started in 1990. We didn't start with the internet. We didn't start with Instagram. We started with old-fashioned business and bootstraps, and we'll continue to grow into new technologies and all of that stuff. But we can't lose sight of where we started. We can't lose sight of the things that truly matter in America. And what makes America great is you, each viewer, each listener, each person in this country, each voter that is able to exercise their vote and their right to vote when it's time to vote. And what we're seeing right now is the undoing of your will, the will of the people. We, the people, spoke in 2016, and now the Democrats are trying to undo the will of the people. That's not something that we can allow to happen. That's not something that anybody should sit back and accept and just take for face value. It's time that we push back rhetorically, intellectually. We have to know what we're talking about, and then we have to take action on the things that we're talking about. We can't sit back idly anymore. The left has truly taken this to a new level. This week with UN Week, we saw a 16-year-old girl who's a hero. She went around the world in a boat doing lots of different things, and that's fantastic. I take nothing away from her, but I do ask each and every one of you, what is your 16-year-old doing? I have two daughters. It's my goal and my legacy to make sure that they're serving America and helping to make America great one more time. So, again, it's been my pleasure to be with you today. I am Rich Valdes. You can find me at Rich Valdes on Twitter. TheRichValdes.com is the website. Again, big shout to everybody that's here today. Follow the program at Liquid Lunch TV on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you to John. Thank you to Frank. Thank you to Jadan and everybody, especially Nico. And, of course, each and every one of you, the Newsmax viewers. I'm Rich Valdes. This is America. Until the next one.